Hi, my name is Alexander, and I am so glad you found us. My wife, Alexandra. We are the owners of A&P Pediatric Therapy, LLC. Along with our core team, we manage and operate the practice. We will tell you a little bit more about our practice to make sure you learn about becoming an A&P Pediatric Therapy team member. We're looking for the kindest and best therapists out there so that we can continue making a difference on the communities that we serve by providing them with the absolute best care. Here's my wife, Alexandra.
Hi, my name is Alex, and you have already met my husband, Alexander. Let me tell you a little bit about our practice and myself. I have been a PT since 1999, and I went to school to UCF and graduated with my PT degree from Florida International University. After I graduated, we moved to New Jersey because of my husband's work, where I was lucky enough to work for the school system for 2 years. Then we moved back to Florida, where our family lives, and I started to do pediatric home care. I fell in love with it and have been doing that ever since. During that time, I have had the opportunity to work for multiple companies and see what worked and what didn't work for me as a therapist. After multiple years of thinking about it, in 2014 we decided that it was time to open our own practice. I worked solo for about a year while waiting to get all the necessary certifications for the practice. In December 2015, we hired our first CODA and our first PTA, and ever since we have been growing exponentially. Today, we have nearly 80 therapists that cover 7 of the major counties in Central Florida: Lake, Polk, Osceola, Brevard, Orange, Volusia, Seminole. We started out of Orlando since it is home for us, expanding north, east, and west.
We will keep growing responsibly to cover all of Florida and beyond. We are relentless in the pursuit of details as well as service. Patients are typically seen for 1 hour of treatment, with an average of 2 visits per week. Authorization for 6 months at a time.
Our practice accepts a variety of insurances, but we try to concentrate only on a few. Most other insurances out there have a significantly smaller frequency of visits, which makes the therapist always request more visits, which at the end creates more holding periods without therapy for the patients, which directly translates into gaps of the therapist's daily schedule. Out of the hour of the treatment, you can take the last 5 minutes to start your notes. All of our visits are done at home for private institutions such as daycares or private schools. All of our notes are made online, and you have 1 week to complete them. Best practice is to close notes every day so that you don't accumulate them.
Our financial program takes a snapshot of the notes that have been closed every other Saturday by 5 p.m. Currently, we pay every other Friday with 1 week hold for payroll preparation.
If hired, you will be assigned the zip codes of your choosing. We are very good at allocating clusters of patients to our therapists. It makes for less travel and more productivity for our team members. Our goal is to make you travel no more than 15 to 20 minutes between patients. If cases are not available in your immediate areas, we will create a cluster of zip codes near you. All of our team members get compensated for contact time, not travel time.
The position that you will be interviewing is a 1099 position. Working as 1099, you will be paid the gross amount and will be responsible for paying your taxes. However, you can deduct items involved with your job, like your board exams, your CEUs, mileage, treatment. If you're the owner of a home, you can even deduct a portion of your house that you use as an office, allowing you to keep more of your hard-earned money.
Scheduling is up to the therapist and the patients. The protocol is that when you get an intake, we will reach out to the therapist. At that point, you can go online and see the patient's general availability and their location. If you choose to accept the case, you can coordinate a schedule that works for you and the family. The office gets the evaluation reports and works diligently in getting out the authorizations, with an average time of 2 weeks from the time that we get the report from the therapist to the time that you can start seeing a patient. I am a mom as well as a therapist. I am aware that once we accept cases, it is a commitment to that child and their family to provide them with therapy. We take that very seriously. We have a lead therapist for every single discipline, and unlike other companies out there, we offer our assistants, PTAs, and CODAs direct supervisions every 2 months. A supervisor will go over the plan of care during the regular treatment and answer any questions that the assistants or the families might have.
Our practice consists of physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, physical therapist assistants, certified occupational therapy assistants. We now also count with speech therapy assistants, ITDS, as well as behavior therapy. If you're watching this video, it's because you're interested in one of these positions with A&P Pediatric Therapy. Good luck with your interview. We both hope that you can become a future team member and start making a difference in the lives of the kids that we treat. Thank you for considering A&P Pediatric Therapy.